All right. We are live. All right. Let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. Copy, paste into Telegram. Telegram. Where's my Telegram channel? There we go. Boom. I should have gotten the phone notification that we're live, and then we should be good here. Let me quickly go here and start deleting stuff. All right, should be good. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Thank you, Eric. You guys already know the drill. Appreciate you, Eric, for that one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live session. Of course, what a day. What a week, rather. I'm not even going to say what a day. What a week. We had an insane week just in general. Quite a bit to talk about. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bonk, Pepe, whatever you want to talk about. Cardano, XRP. There's a lot of trades I want to go into, give you guys the overall analysis, just what happened, why we entered these trades, what we were looking for. And we'll start off with Bitcoin. So just from a current technical analysis point, I told you guys that right now Bitcoin is in a head and shoulder pattern, of course, which is usually a bearish formation, but we don't have any sort of confirmation unless we break below these wick lows. You don't want to jump ahead into a trade without any sort of confirmation. Then you can see that this is still a consolidation. I talked about this in yesterday, or well, rather this morning, but I'll talk about it again, that yes, Bitcoin, although on the 4-hour time frame, we have seen this trade setup happen before. We had the same exact setup right here from 89 over to 91, and then we collapsed again. And right now you can see the same current setup. We are still trading 89 and then of course 91, and now we're seeing a rejection. The only time we would enter a long position on Bitcoin, so for those of you that are wondering, okay, well, when do we enter? When can we scalp? When can we do that? Is of course on the wick high break. So that's your level as of right now. It's at 93,475. If that level structure ends up breaking this weekend, you can look for some very nice scalping opportunities. And I've told you guys this before many times, is you have to pay attention to the Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. The reason why we only trade 4 hours is because there's a lot more weight to it compared to a 15-minute, a 30-minute, or of course a 1-hour time frame, right? So the reason why we trade 4 hours is because if a move set or a wick break were to happen, there is going to be a lot more money to be made, right? So that's exactly what we pay attention to. Mostly when you come down to 4-hour wick breaks, for example, a 1-minute candle wick break isn't going to have the same zone or of course momentum versus a 4-hour trade setup. Now, looking at Bitcoin, you can see that yes, although we are above our exponential moving averages, I'm still not interested in this trade. Reason why is we are still chopping in between this zone. The only time we would look for a breakout formation on Bitcoin is of course going to be at 93.4, or of course from a wick low break at 85, and then the massive bar formation plays out. I told you guys this before though, is of course during a bull run, people tend to think that, oh, this can't go any higher, and then it goes higher. Then they say, okay, well, this is the time where we short, and then it goes higher. And I told you guys this many times. Shorting Bitcoin is not something you want to do. The only time you want to short Bitcoin is if we're trading below the exponential moving averages and we lose our wick lows. So example of this would be Ethereum. Ethereum, we had a very nice short setup, I think yesterday on the wick low break, and I'll explain that trade again. As you can see, we had quite a few wicks here at 331.18 right here, right? So these were the ones that we were paying attention to. So as soon as that level structure ended up breaking, we saw a massive bearish engulfing, and then of course our first level was 30.67, and I mentioned to you guys if we get multiple candle closes, then we could be looking for a retest of 29.60, and of course you see we saw a 4-hour candlestick right now in a green candlestick, and of course everyone all of a sudden became bullish, right? Everyone's like, whoa, 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 Ethereum's breaking out, this and that, Pingu, we're hitting the 20 exponential moving average, can I long? No. And I keep telling you guys, the reason we are not trading like this is unless we have a strong confirmation break, retest of support, Ethereum is still bearish as of right now. As long as we stay below these exponential moving averages and continue to use them as resistance, we are bearish. There's no reason for Ethereum to go into a massive trade setup. We were long the whole way through. This whole time we've been long. Now you'll notice I'm not sending Ethereum trades in Telegram anymore. And the reason why is because we don't have confirmations anymore. Well, I told you guys, as long as you went long here, 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 you made profit regardless. It was a very easy trade setup Right now, though, of course, on Ethereum, we're not seeing the same appetite that we want. We're not seeing that bullish confirmation that we want. Instead, we're just seeing noise happen both ways. We have a green candle followed by a bearish engulfing. Then we have a green candle followed by a bearish engulfing. It's not worth your time to be looking for trade setups on Ethereum. Even from a scalp position, the only time I would be looking for a short is, of course, if that level structure ends up breaking right there. 30.14, 30.15 breaks, then enter your scalp short into, of course, the wick low at 29.90. And if that breaks, then you know that 29.60 is the next zone setup. So that's pretty much how I would be trading this as of right now. But otherwise, then you are simply just watching. The worst thing you can do, of course, is enter on these chop sideways positions and try to get the most of them, and then you end up losing more money and you get frustrated. The reason why is because you're being greedy and you're over trading. There's nothing else that I can tell you. Those are the two main reasons why most people lose money in this market. Is either their entries are bad or, of course, they are being greedy. Now, with Doge, I'm going to make a video on Doge, so I'm not going to talk too much on this, but you can see that as of right now, we've seen multiple retests of 0.35. We are not out of the woods just yet. We are still consolidating. The time I would say it's an invalidation on Doge for a breakout would be at 0.44. Otherwise, this is just noise, just sideways action. We are not interested in this right now. We are not interested in going long on Doge. Now, I want to quickly talk about Bonk and explain to you guys the reason why we entered that trade setup and what happened. So, I've talked about this before, but when you have momentum trades, so momentum trades are basically trades where the coin you know is going to end up hitting all-time high or breaking all-time high. There's a psychological point to that, and the reason why is psychologically, mostly given the current bull run and what's happening, people are going to see Bonk and say, hey, this is nearing all-time high. I want to buy, because what happens if it breaks all-time high? What happens if Bonk squeezes all-time high? And that's the logic setup that a lot of people were doing. They were looking at this and saying, this is a massive consolidation. If, of course, this level ends up breaking, then we see a huge squeeze. What did we do? Instead, we waited until the wick high break, and then we entered right here on this zone right here. Right around there, I think, is where, somewhere around there, like 453, I think, right there, yeah. Whatever, 445, 444, whatever you want to call it. But basically, it was right around there. Now, I explained to you guys and I said, look, if Bonk is, of course, looking for that squeeze opportunity, this is it. This is where we are going to see that massive breakout. And you can see that Bonk did have a very nice breakout into the 49 region. Again, it was a simple trade setup because everyone was going to be paying attention to Bonk getting close to all-time high and then breaking all-time high. And then, of course, that would cause a frenzy of buying. So all we did was we simply looked for a long position on the break. We got it. We rode the profits to all-time high, and we closed the position. We are not holding the position in hopes of a massive break. That's not how this works. We trade what we know. We knew the fact that Bonk was going to hit all-time high, so we entered the trade to all-time high. It doesn't work where you hold the trade from all-time high all the way down. And the reason for that is, yes, if you have size, or of course someone that entered down here, go for it, swing the trade. But if you're someone that's scalping, it's not worth your time to hold a scalp position. And that's why most traders lose money. They will end up being greedy, holding a scalp position, hoping for the fact that, of course, it continues pushing. And then Bonk reverses at all-time high. And now you're underwater on a trade at all-time high. It doesn't make sense as a trade setup for you to be longing near all-time high and hoping for it to continue. That's not how trading works. All we are doing is near all-time high. We know the momentum trade is there. We are simply scalping the region, entering what we get, and we are exiting the position. That is all scalping is these momentum trades. For example, I'll give you another momentum trade. On XRP, I told you guys that, hey, if we end up breaking 75 cents, there isn't much stopping XRP from hitting into the 91 region. That is the next major resistance point. You can see that as of right now. Where did we see the trade setup reverse? Right around 91 cents, right? Give or take 92, whatever you want to call it. But still, we are now seeing that confirmation of that break. So what you wanted to do, of course, was simply look for long positions. And it's not that, oh, Ping gave us this trade now. No, I gave you guys a trade here. I said, look, this is a major resistance point, and every single time XRP has broken above 75 cents, we have hit 91 cents clean. I will show you proof of this. You can see from previous price analysis, every single time XRP broke above this zone at 75 cents, every single time, we saw a hit of 91. Same thing over here, same thing, right? break of 75, hit 91. It gives you a perspective. Same thing right here. One last example. Break of 75, retest of support, hit 91. Another one, break of 75, hit 91. That's the trade setup that you know. You know the fact that the trade is going to at least hit 91 cents. So what does that mean if you are trading this position? There are two ways to trade this. Number one, of course, is if you want to swing on the break formation, go ahead. What was your confirmation? Well, if you look, this level was a major resistance and it flipped to a support. That was your confirmation that, okay, XRP is now ready to continue pushing higher. A fake out situation would have been, of course, massive break of resistance and immediately rejected back down. That's what you call a fake out. You guys always ask what are fake outs. That's what a fake out is where the market looks like it's going to break up, fakes out, and it pushes right back down. But XRP right now, all we really had to do, guys, this was very simple. Even today, XRP 84 cents break long. That's it. That's all you had to do was just play the break over and over and over. Even if you wanted to look at it from this perspective, and this wasn't really worth the risk appetite. And that's why I tell you guys, right? You guys are always asking me, oh, hey, Pingu, XRP just hit 91 cents and it's about to hit wick high. The problem with that logic is it comes to an extent. The issue is the more XRP pushes higher, these wick high breaks get smaller and smaller. The reason why is when you are on a major resistance and now you start breaking wick highs, when you've already broken a major resistance in the past day, now you're overbought, market looks extreme, Bitcoin struggling, it's not worth your trade setup. It really isn't. Instead, what you can do is you can simply look for your scalp position, enter the market, exit the market, enter the market, exit the market. And once it hits that 91 cents, you are done. This trade setup is now done. There's no reason to pay attention to XRP anymore. If, of course, we see Bitcoin rallying to 95, 96, 97, then go ahead. Go back to XRP and then start analyzing again, because now the risk to reward ratio, you know that Bitcoin's pushing near all-time high continues. We are okay to go for long positions on altcoins. That's the whole point, is as long as Bitcoin is deciding and knowing what it wants to do, you can continue looking for scalp positions. And that's exactly why I tell you guys, pay attention to Bitcoin when you're trading everything else. Now, one last example here, and then we'll talk about the psychological stuff. Here is Pepe. If you go in the Telegram, I give you guys Pepe trade right here at 1490. And I said, look, this 1490 is a momentum trade. Same thing on Pepe. If we break all-time high, we will probably see a massive squeeze, right? So that was number one reasoning was, hey, look, this is an all-time high trade. If we break above that zone, we are going to see a squeeze on Pepe. Number two reason was, of course, the 1490 was a major resistance. If I go, I keep doing this. If I go to previous price analysis, you will notice that there was quite a few retest opportunities on the zone. Look at how many times Pepe hit the zone, right? We had a retest of support, retest as resistance, retest as resistance. So there was quite a bit of confluence at this zone. So I said, okay, look, Pepe, of course, is now trading at 1490. Rule number three, Pepe hit 1490 in the 4-hour interval that we were trading on it twice. This was now the third time opportunity. The more times we test a resistance, the higher chances of it actually breaking. As well, the fourth confirmation, the exponential moving averages were being held by support. This is not rocket science, folks. This was a very simple trade and a very massive trade for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys made money from this trade. And again, I keep telling you is because these setups are extremely easy. The amount of times I get questions of Pingu, Cardano, Pingu, look at AVAX, Pingu this, Pingu that. Guys, you don't need me to tell you, okay, guys, we're all doing this trade together. We're all entering here. If you see the same confirmations in another trade and you see Bitcoin pushing, take the trade. It's okay to take the trade on your own. Again, just because you are not following the main channel doesn't mean anything. I'd rather you trade on your own and learn from it and then tell me, hey, Pingu, this is a setup. This is what happened. This was a mistake. How can I fix it? And I will sit there with you and show you what went wrong. But if you're not willing to take the risk and you're just going to sit here all day and wait for my trades, and then if I don't send a trade, then you're like, oh, Pingu, why aren't we trading? Why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we that? The problem is you're depending too much on me. Let me be your confirmation as to why we're long, and then you guys are the execution. You guys are entering the trades on your own. That's the whole point. This bull market is going to make us so much money. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. Here, I'll show you right now. If you guys think I'm joking, look at this. Give me 1 second here. Look in the main chat, okay? Look in the main chat as of right now. Give me 1 second here. Remember that whale that joined the whale chat? Remember that guy? And I said, look, like, you know, he started with 5K, right? So that was like whatever whale chat, yada, yada, yada. He started with 5K. You want to see what his current account is sitting at? And again, he hasn't done anything special, okay? He hasn't done anything special to the point where it's like, oh, he's getting secret trades or he's doing, no, he's not. All he's doing is entering the trades that I'm posting and he ends up holding them. And of course, his risk appetite is a lot larger than most people. He is doing extremely well. Now, I will show you a perfect example of this, okay? Everyone pay attention. One sec. All right, so there you guys go. Look at this. Look at this. I just posted in Telegram. $217,000 US dollars from a $5,000 account. Do you understand how crazy of a trade setup he's had? How much, like, just how much potential you can have in this market? Here is a Telegram for those of you that are new. It is free. But again, this is a market where you can make life-changing money and you don't need a lot of money to start. And I keep telling you this over and over and over, is you don't need to have a huge amount of money to make money in this market. Why? Because the volatility is here. We are seeing the volatility. Bitcoin goes up $6,000, $7,000 sometimes in a 4-hour candlestick. That would have never happened a few months ago, right? Before, Bitcoin would go up $1,000. Everyone would be like, oh my God, bullish territory. We're going to the moon. Oh my God, moon boys are, right? It's a completely different conversation now where Bitcoin goes up $10,000 and people can't fathom what the hell just happened. It's a completely different market. And I keep telling you and sitting with you and telling you, look, if you are not willing to learn, then you are wasting your time. I am sitting here day after day, 2,700 videos later, sitting you, holding your hand and telling you, yo, I am here. I will hold your hand. I will walk you through everything. All you have to do is just execute. There's no point of you being hesitant. There's no point of you making excuses for yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're making excuses, even now you're still making excuses, it is a you problem. Don't tell me that, oh, he had better opportunities because of the, no, he had the same opportunity a lot of you have had for a very long time. The difference is he took it serious, he made the trades, he executed, and I'm not saying all of that 200K is of course this channel. He is taking trades on his own too, but a big part of it was this channel. Every single trade that I've sent in the chat, he's copied, and I can show you proof of that. Every single opportunity he took, every single trade setup he took, it was the same entry I was giving. It was the same resistance break I was giving. It was the same support level I was giving. This is free money. This is free money. And I keep telling you guys, look, start taking this serious. If you are still struggling with something, it's okay. Not everyone is going to get it immediately. But guess what? If you're not even willing to put the work into it, how are you going to do anything? Right? If you're making an excuse and saying, oh, I had a bad trade, I'm done. I'm calling it a day. Screw this. I don't want to do this. No, everyone has a bad trade. I have bad trade days. I understand it hasn't happened recently, but you guys remember it has happened to Pingu Chat before where we have made mistakes, right? We've all made mistakes together. But overall, though, we have profited an insane amount of money. And I keep telling you guys, sitting with you and telling you, yo, look, it is worth it. It is worth it to sit down and do this. It is worth it. I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, Pingu, I don't know how to start. Guys, it is in the pinned Telegram channel. It is in the link of this chat, in this bio. Just click on this live channel, click on the link. The link is there. There's no excuse of you saying, oh, I don't know how to do this. Guys, it is there. It's in front of you. The Telegram channel has it pinned if you want to start leveraging. You click on that link, you sign up, you deposit money, and then you simply just wait until the main channel posts. I am spoon feeding you these trade setups. I'm sitting here every day charting for 12 hours a day, analyzing it for you so you don't have to analyze. And I say, okay, guys, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm thinking. This is where we're going. The question, of course, remains is, are you going to execute that trade? For example, I'll give you an example of Cardano, right? Cardano, I said, look, Cardano breaks 67 cents. We are going to see a squeeze opportunity. Where are we at now? Cardano just hit 73 cents. I could have given the same trade again. I don't need to. I already gave you the trade setup this morning and I said, look, this is a very nice scalping opportunity. I wasn't wrong about the direction. I wasn't wrong about the trade. All I said was, look, just pay attention to Cardano. And look, now Cardano is at 73 cents. I gave you guys the same thing at XRP at 75 cents. I gave you guys the same thing about Bitcoin. You guys remember Bitcoin's trade? Right? Everyone remembers Bitcoin trade, the biggest trade we've ever had. at 73,900. That day, people made so much money is because the opportunity was there. They were willing to sit there and listen to it, and they ended up making a shit ton of money. And I keep telling you guys, look, it is not, I don't charge you. I don't charge you fees. This is not a VIP group. Okay, pay me $30 a month. No, I don't even do that. Guys, this is probably the only channel that does not charge you to learn and trade, right? So everyone has a catch on YouTube. Someone would be like, okay, yeah, you can join my free Discord. That's what they say, free Discord. Then you go join Joe Schmo's Discord, and now all of a sudden, he's like, hey, if you want my trade setups, pay me $20 a month. But it's a free Discord. You can sit here and talk to random people. That's not how it works. No one learns like that. And I'm sitting here, 7 years of experience, screaming in this microphone, telling you I am probably the only one that sits here for 12 hours a day to make sure you guys are making money, and I'm doing it for free. I get nothing from you. I get nothing. I don't want your money. I don't get paid for this. I keep telling you, like, look, I don't charge you. There's no VIP channel. There's no course. There's nothing. It's just me. And I'm sitting here for the past year and a half telling you, you can do this. Start taking this serious, because when the bull run comes, and you guys remember, for those of you that have been part of this channel for a very long time, I said the same thing, and I'm saying it again. When the bull run comes, the channel is going to grow. When the channel grows, it's going to become a lot harder for me to reply to your messages. And that's exactly what's happening now. Telegram has grown 400 people. YouTube has grown almost 900 subscribers in the past 2 weeks. I am very grateful, but it's becoming overwhelming. I am one guy. And no, I will not hire other people because I don't trust other people to trade for you. I am the only one that I trust. So yes, it's becoming a little overwhelming for me, but at the end of the day, everything is there for you in the Telegram. Everything that you can think of is in the Telegram. If you have a question and you DM me and say, Pingu, can you explain this? Or for example, today's morning message, right? I literally explained the whole scalp video in Telegram. I explained it in detail, and I said, look, this is how you scalp. This is how we enter, because a lot of you are questioning it, right? If I'm getting a lot of questions, that means that I'm not doing my job, and I need to reiterate that. And that's what I did. So now there's no excuse for you to say, I don't understand. The video was there. I posted it, right? These live sessions, I explain to you the trade setups every single time. I go over all the trades. I explain to you what we did. I go one by one on every single trade setup we did. And then I give you future trade setups too in the same live session. Then I give you the psychological and educational center. I do everything for you. There is no excuse anymore. I don't want to hear it that, oh my God, I can't do it. I'm struggling. I don't care. You can do it. You're making an excuse. And you know what? You know what the proof is? That same whale that turned $5,000 into $217,000. He is your proof. It is possible. He's not special. It is possible. He can do it. You can do it. Everyone can do it. And I keep sitting here and keep telling you guys, click on the link in the bio. Go in the Telegram. Go watch the videos. Go watch my live streams. It's there. All right. So again, that's why, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm genuinely being honest. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to make money in this market, because again, I know you can. There's a lot of money to be made. It's to the point where, look, we're trading Bitcoin, we're trading Ethereum. Now look, while this live session happened, Cardano broke out. There's so many damn trades that are happening. There should be no excuse of, oh, I'm not making money. I can guarantee you, if I go in the whale chat right now, or if I go in my Telegram DMs, I'm sure someone's probably sent me a message and said, hey, Pingu, just made $3,000 from Cardano. Probably. And again, I'm not even joking, because again, I don't need to sit here and be like, okay, you know, every day I can post profits for everyone and be like, all right, guys, this is what everyone made. I don't need to do that. Because why do I need to do that? Well, first of all, it doesn't get anywhere. People are making money. Some people are losing money, right? There's a psychological game. I don't want people to rush something. So the only time I post trade setups or profits is when I know for a damn sure that everyone made money, right? Everyone made money. And my point of that is because I'm not trying to flex that, oh, guys, the whales are making hundreds of thousands of dollars and you guys, you know, no, everyone is making money. Every single person has made money at one point in this channel. It is there. The problem is a lot of you guys, and I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of you guys are over trading. You're not taking this serious. You're sitting there when I'm not trading. I see it. I see it happen because my DMs tell me. I won't send a trade, and then all of a sudden I'll get a message and say, Pingu, I just longed Ethereum. Why? I don't know. I just think it looks good. Makes no sense. Hey, Pingu, just entered Doge long. Why? I don't know. It just looks good. Hey, Pingu, Doge is bouncing on the 20 exponential moving average. You guys want to know how many people messaged me that yesterday on Doge? And I said, look, Doge is bearish. I said that yesterday. Doge is bearish. I'm not entering a trade. And everyone said, okay, Pingu, but look, the 20 EMA hit. Pingu, can we long at 20? Can we long at 20? What happened? 20 broke. Then they got wrecked. And then they're like, oh my God, I'm underwater. What do I do? And again, the same thing right now, right? We broke above the 9 and 20. Now everyone's like, Pingu, can we long? Can we long? No, there's no confirmation. We're on the weekend. Because guess what? If tomorrow morning I wake up and this happens, what are we doing? What are we doing if that happens on Doge? And I'm not even just drawing that out for like to scare people. That is a BART. That is a disgusting BART that if 35 cents breaks, that is the reality of the BART. And you guys remember the BART formations on Bitcoin that I've shown you that have hit to the exact dollar. These BARTs are not to be played with. Yes, Doge is bullish in the long term. Yes, I agree. But right now, Doge has went from 17 cents to 44 cents in a matter of less than a week. There is going to be a pullback. And when there is a pullback, it's going to be nasty and catch a lot of traders off guard. So the point of the conversation becomes is scalp. Scalp the market. Take what you get. Scalp the ranges. Don't get caught out. If you get caught out, learn to close the trade. If I send a trade to you and then you see it's already up 10%, close the trade. If you're late, it's okay. Do not hold the trade before bed. That's the other point. Guys, stop trading before bed. If you're going to bed, then you're going to bed. I don't want to hear, oh, okay, Pingu, I'm in a long position. My stop loss is in profit, but I'm up $10,000. No. Take your $10,000 and go to bed. There's no reason for you to have a risk appetite for more. And that's my thing. It's becoming concerning how many people are looking for more. For example, and I'm not just saying this is for everyone. I had someone message me today and they said I'm up 20% on a position. They sent me a picture. 20% on a position. I think it was Cardano. He was up 20% or whatever it was, XRP or something. And I said, look, you're up 20%. Just take it. Why are we risking the fact that the trade can go back down and then you're only walking with it with 5%? If someone's giving you 20% in your hand and they said there's a risk it can go higher to 40 or it goes to 5, I don't know about you guys. I'm taking the 20 any day. I'm walking away with 20. I know if I take that 20, I go to bed knowing my account's 20% more higher. It's just common sense, right? That's what everyone does. That's what I would assume that everyone is doing. So I hope that makes sense. Varun, is there a tutorial for Blowfin? Yes, there is a tutorial. I'm going to make a tutorial. You know what? I'm going to make a tutorial after this video. I'm going to make a whole damn tutorial on how to leverage trade. In the Telegram, I'm going to post it. The whole damn tutorial. So I have no more excuses of, okay, no. I'm going to make a video for you. I'm going to make an account, make a video. Everyone's going to follow it. Cool. Everyone's going to see how to leverage trade. And then you're going to enter and utilize these trades yourself. Okay? Everyone understand? I'm going to do that in Telegram because at this point, there has been videos posted, but I'm going to make a new video just because there's so many of you that are new. And I want everyone to sit down with it and learn it. And again, this is a double-edged sword, right? There aren't always good times in leverage. There's bad times too. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. But the point of the conversation is the market right now is on easy mode. And what easy mode means is that a lot of these trades are very easy. Every time it breaks resistance, we take a long, we make profit, we close the trade, then it goes back down to resistance, then it bounces. It's a very easy market. It wasn't like this 3-4 months ago, right? 3-4 months ago, you had to have a skill to make profit. I've made money in the bear market. We're making money in the bull market. I know for a fact that there's not a single trader out there that has had the same track record in this Telegram as me. I'm not even being cocky. It's because it's a year and a half of a track record in every single message in this Telegram, every single message. So there's no question about it. But the point is, if you have someone that has this much experience willing to teach you for free, it's time to get serious about this. There's no more time of, oh, I'm busy. No. Sit down every night, learn the charts, watch these videos, go over it, and practice. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Everyone good? All right. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just reading the chat real quick. But yeah. Okay, cool. So yes, the Telegram is free. I just linked it. I'm going to link it again for those of you that are new. The Telegram is free. There's no VIP group. There's no course. There's nothing. We have a whale group. And again, the whale group is nothing special. It doesn't mean that, oh, the whale group is getting all the trade set up. No, the whale group is just so you can trade with other whales. And again, it works because you're trading with other whales, right? So some of these guys are very well experienced, but that's what the whale group was for. That was the whole point of the whale group. That doesn't mean I'm excluding you guys. Every single message I send in Telegram is Telegram first and then the other group, right? So it always goes like that. I will always care for the little guy. I don't care who it is, how much money you have. My point is here to teach you. I don't care. I'm going to try to make you as much money as you can. If you are starting with a small account, that is okay. Just like him, the guy who started. And again, guys, I'm going to give you an honest opinion, okay? It's not that one whale that turned $5,000 into $200,000 was special. There is another whale that, of course, was at $500 who recently turned it into $10,000. And I sent that message too. He's probably watching the video right now. And again, it's nothing special. It's just these guys have learned the strategy. They've learned what I do. And now they've gone and unleashed it to the market. These guys are trading every single pair they see. And they're obviously over trading, but they're winning. And I keep watching over them to make sure they're not going to end up losing their money. And that's my job. My job at the end of the day is to make sure you keep your money. That's why I say, hey guys, we're taking a break. Hey guys, I'm not trading today. Hey guys, I'm busy today, right? That's my job. My job is to make sure you don't lose the money that you make this week, right? And again, so now while we're talking, look at Ethereum. Cool? Everyone paying attention to Ethereum? So like I said, I started the video and I said, look, Ethereum is still chopping. People look at me and say, Pingu, Pingu, Pingu. It's trading above. Pingu, it's going up. Should we long? No, and this is an exact reason why. Look at it. It just reversed within a 4-hour time frame. And if you did long, just on a false break to the 20 exponential moving average, that was at 31.18. Now you're $50 underwater and you're probably going to get wrecked. That's why I tell you guys, just let me handle it. Let me trade for you. Let me analyze for you. Let me give you the charts. Let me give you the levels. All I need you guys to do is execute. That's it. That's all you have to do is you just have to click the button yourself. You have to take the profit yourself. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do. It's not hard. I'm doing everything else for you. Okay? And again, the link is in the bio. Sign up with Blowfin. Open a leverage account. Move some money. I'm not saying go move all your money. Just move some money in there and start practicing. Take these trades that I post. When you get more confident, add your money. And then go from there. Right? That's how leverage starts. That's how everyone starts their journey. And again, guys, it's very hard for me to explain how lucky you are because 7 years ago, I had no one. I had no one sitting here telling me, okay, buddy, you're going to take this trade and this is why and this is the education. No, I was sitting there looking at YouTube gurus and trying to figure out what the hell is going on and how do you do this. I am self-taught. Everything I do is self-taught. I didn't pay a mentor to teach me. I don't have a mentor. People always say, Pingu, who taught you? I taught myself. I picked up books. I learned. I practiced these charts. 7 years. You guys want to know how crazy I am? I will show you a picture after. You guys will see something and you'll understand how crazy I was. To the point where I couldn't sleep. I was just staring at charts all night long. I was dreaming about charts. I'm not joking you. It was bad. It was really bad. But I knew that one day it would pay off. And now 7,500 subscribers later, I have a community behind me that is making money from this. It has paid off. I'm very grateful for you guys. Very, very grateful. But at the end of the day, the reason why I say what I say on the live streams is because I'm being dead serious. I want you guys to make as much money as you can so you can either retire or pay off those bills or pay off those debts just from my trades. It has happened and it's going to continue happening. A lot of you guys are making money and I'm very happy for you. The thing is, if I disappear, and I'm being honest with all of you right now, if I disappear or something happens to me, at the end of the day, you will always have these videos and you will always remember what I've taught you. That's the whole point, right? And that's I keep trying to explain this to you is, look, I take breaks sometimes. I disappear for 2 months, 3 months because I just get overwhelmed. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm out. It has happened. And what do you do in those 2-3 months while I'm gone? That's the question. So start taking this serious, guys. Start taking this serious while I'm here. And I'm going to be here for a while. I'm not saying I'm leaving. I'm just trying to explain to you that yes, things happen. Sometimes things happen in life where I got to go take care of my life stuff and then you guys are clueless. And I don't want you to be clueless. I want you to learn so you're not clueless anymore. So you can just do this on your own. All right? All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and post some Telegram stuff later tonight. I'm going to go chill for a little bit. I forget what I was going to do, but I got to... Oh, yes, the Blowfin leverage thing. I will make it in Telegram, post it. I will also make a Doge video for everyone, so everyone is on the same page as well. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate the likes. And that's, again, that is my form of payment. You guys want to pay me all the time? Just shoot me a like on a video. Just comment on my video that I post. It pushes the algorithm. It pushes the channel, and we grow more and more and more. That is it. That is all I want from you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekends. I will see you guys Sunday night. And once again, Don't overtrade. Don't sleep on your trades. And make sure you guys are taking your profits. Peace out.